from around the globe. It's theCUBE, with digital coverage of AWS Public Sector Partner Awards. Brought to you by Amazon Web Services.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm Stu Miniman, and this is theCUBE's coverage of Amazon Web Services Public Sector Awards for their partners. Really interesting when we get to talk to people around the globe, and we talk to the vendors, the award winners, as well as their customers who have some interesting projects. So happy to welcome to the program, coming to us from Argentina, I have Leo Bracco. He is the Latin American Executive Director for CloudHesive, and joining him, his customer, Carolina Chintian. She is the Director of the Political Institution Program at CPAC. CPAC, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Leo, first of all, let's start with you if we could. So CloudHesive, first of all, congratulations. You were the nonprofit sector award winner for cybersecurity solutions. Of course, anybody that knows public sector, there's the government agencies, there's nonprofits, there's education. The cybersecurity, of course, went from the top priority to the top priority here in 2020. Yes. So if you could just give us a snapshot of CloudHesive for our customers.
Well, CloudHesive is a US-based company established 6 years ago in 2014. And we decided a couple of years ago to move to Latin America and to start working with Latin American customers. Our offices are in Argentina right now. And one of the focus that we have in the solutions that we give to our customers is security. We work on services to help companies to reduce the cost, increase productivity, and watch the security posture. So we've been working a long time ago to many NPOs and seeing how they can leverage their solutions and how they can give secure, how to be secure in the world, right? In the internet.
All right, Carolina, if you could tell us a little bit about the CPAC and maybe then tee us up as to the project that you're working on.
Okay, thank you. So CPAC is a non-profit, a think tank, non-profit organization, independent organization that aims to deliver better public policies in different areas, in economic development, in social protection, and state and government. My particular program, the Political Institutions Program, goal is, or the mission is basically to promote evidence-based decisions to improve democratic processes and to guarantee civil and political rights across all the country. So we work on issues such as improving election administration, legislative work, representation, and that's our area of work.
Wonderful. Sounds like a phenomenal project. Leo, if you could help us understand, where did CloudHesive get involved in this project? Was there an existing relationship already, or is it for a specific rollout? Tell us about, obviously, the security angles are a big piece.
No, we didn't have a previous engagement with them. They come to us with a very short time to elections, and they need a secure solution. So we first have to analyze the actual solution, how it works, technology involved, the current infra that they have. Then we have to understand the challenge that they're facing. They have a very public side, they need to go public, and they need to be very secure. And the last, we have to develop a fast migration strategy. We knew that AWS was the perfect fit for the need. So we just have to align a good strategy with the customer need. And all this has been done in less than 72 hours. That was our deadline to elections.
Wow, talk about fast. Carolina, help us understand a little bit, had your organization, had you been using cloud before? 72 hours is definitely an aggressive timeline. So help us understand a little bit as to what went into making your decision, and obviously, 72 hours, super tight time frame.
Super short. Yeah, that was a big challenge. So let me tell you more about what we do and the context. So Argentina holds elections, national elections, every 2 years. In each election year, CPAC tries to generate and systematize analysis of provincial and national elections with the goal of informing key actors in the electoral processes. This is decision makers, political parties, media, and general population. So as our first experience in 2017 with the Informed Voter Project, we had this collaboration with the national electoral authorities, in which we created a landing page in our website where you could find, as a voter, all of the information you need to go and cast your vote throughout the entire election process, meaning from the campaign stage, election administration details, polling places, electoral offer, participation, etc. So that was a landing page hosted in our website. And in 2017, we managed to have a button in every eligible voter in Argentina Facebook feed. So you could go click there and go to our website, right? And have all of the information summarized and in a very simple way, straightforward way. So what happened in the 2017 election day is that the button was so successful that the landing page made our server to collapse in the first hours of the election day. So we learned a huge lesson there, which was that we had to be prepared in 2019 if we wanted to repeat this experience. And that is how we get to CloudHesive.
Wonderful. Leo, if you could, help us understand a little bit architecturally what's going on there. What was CONGRESO doing? What AWS services were leveraged?
Perfect. Well, we need reliability, performance, scalability, of course, and the main thing, security. So we have no doubt about the cloud and all the differentials of AWS. So our main question was about how do we align the right services to give the best solution to the customer. So we did kind of strategy with S3, CloudFront, and we at the same time been monitoring everything with CloudTrail and securing the public's access to all of this information. So that gave us a perfect fit for the solution, a very easy solution and very, of course, scalable, but more than anything, we could improve the customer experience in very, very small amount of time. So this is a very simple solution, but that fits perfect for the customer.
Wonderful. Carolina, if you could, tell us, how did things go? What lessons have you learned? Anything along the way that you would give feedback to your peers or other organizations that were looking to do something similar?
Yeah, well, the 2017 experience was a very tough experience for us because we've been preparing for election day during the 2016 and 2017, and the infrastructure was the limit we had in that point. So we couldn't afford, we have a commitment with informing voters and in informing key actors on election process, and these key actors are expecting that information on election day, before and after. So the lesson there is we cannot be limited by the infrastructure. So assuming that in 2019, that the landing page would receive a similar amount or a huge amount of traffic volume visits on the election day, basically we knew that a traditional hosting service couldn't fulfill those needs. So we had to go beyond traditional. And the partner was critical to help us to the migration to the cloud.
Yeah, Leo, maybe you could speak a little bit to that, the scalability, and of course, nonprofits very sensitive to costs involved in these solutions. So help us understand, those underpinnings of leveraging, AWS specifically and CloudHesive, how this meets their needs and still is financially makes sense.
Perfect. When you have this kind of solutions, of course, your first concern is, okay, how do I make a scalable solution that fits on just on this moment that they need the behavior for so many infrastructure involved, and then at the other day, they need no infra at all. But you have another two big things that you have to focus on. One is the security. You need to monitor all the behavior of the content and pay attention to any external menace. You have 24-hour day, so you need to be very responsibility and high sensitive information that the customer has on the set of data there. It's good to say that we have no security incidents and no security breach during the most public stage of the project. So that was very good for us. So the next thing is from the delivery perspective. So you have a potential peak of people over the site. So you should manage the content delivery network to answer all the requirements. You must be able to cache the contents in CloudFront so you have and you can achieve your goals, right? And what I can say is about numbers. We achieved more than 99.5 efficiency hit ratio over the CDN. That's over CloudFront. And we kept server CPU usage below 10% all the time. So this was a major success for us. Like we have no trouble. We use things at the most, and most of anything, the customer has the security, everything looked up from our perspective.
Leo, one follow-up, if I could. If we look at 2020, being able to scale and respond to the changes in workload and be able to stay secure when bad actors. Many people are working at home, but doesn't mean that bad actors aren't out there. We've actually seen an increase in security attacks. So just do you have any commentary overall about what's happening more recently and what you see in your space?
Yeah, well, we're very focused right now, and security is being each time bigger, right? One of the biggest menaces to security is our own team, because we have to keep our teams outlined to the process and understanding the security as a first step, doing things well from the network perspective. Then we have a very good experience over this last 2 years with all the security tools that AWS is seeking to the market. So we now have CloudTrail. We can do many things with WAF. We are working towards of new good security solutions. Okay, so I think this will be the future. We have to focus ourselves in these two pillars. The first pillar is, okay, what we can do on our own network, and the other pillars, all the tools that AWS is giving us so we can manage security from a new perspective.
Carolina, last question that I have for you is, look forward a little bit, if you will. Are there things that you'll be looking to do in future election cycles, or anything else from this project that you could expect going forward?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to repeat this experience in 2021. Trying to think of the success. The success was the 2019 election cycle, and in this particular informed voter project, we might wanna keep doing this for next election cycles, not only 2020, but for the future.
All right, and Leo, last piece for you. First of all, congratulations again, winning Best Cybersecurity Solution for nonprofit. Just talk a little bit, if you would, but your partnership with AWS, and specifically, the requirements and what you see in the nonprofit segment.
Well, we see that the nonprofit are growing lots, so they will need very good scalable solutions. We'll see that all the focus that we have on security is the next need, because we have been working on this towards to the future. The solutions kept growing each time, the networks are growing each time the traffic is growing. So the focus on the security will be one of the appendix of our work in the future. And I think that's biggest issues that we are going to have, okay? Having good engineers, good hard work, and manage the challenge and consolidate all the solution as a need. Right now, we're working on many projects with different NPOs, and we're working towards that they have the solution that fits them. And of course, we try to keep in all the public sector, we try to keep the cost at the range level that we can afford, our customers can afford. All right, that's a second big problem that we have.
Well, Carolina, congratulations on the progress with your project. Thank you so much for joining us. And Leo, thank you again for joining us, and congratulations to you and the CloudHesive team for winning the award.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right, and stay tuned for more coverage of theCUBE at the AWS Public Sector Partner Awards. I'm Stu Miniman. Thanks for watching.
My name is Leo Bracco. I am the Executive Director for CloudHesive. CloudHesive is a premier consulting partner with more than 7 years of experience getting customers into the AWS cloud. We've been partners of AWS for almost 7 years now. We are an end-to-end solution provider, so we migrate, manage, and refurbish our customers' workloads. And that's what makes us unique in day-to-day basis. We are the team that you want to go when you have an issue over the AWS or you need a complex migration because of our experience. Since beginning, we have been working with AWS and with public sector. Okay, our first customers were public entities and education entities. Since day one, we've been trusting in AWS solutions. So when we think about getting some customer to the cloud, the AWS platform gives us all the things that we need to make the journey of the cloud good. Reliable, scalable, economic. So we work day-to-day basis over those premises. That has allowed us during time get bigger in terms of skills, get bigger in terms of workloads. Our customers has been growing in the AWS environments all over these years. This journey has been possible because of the unique team that the AWS public sector has. I can give you examples of customers that when the COVID situation came, we had to put customers in production. We moved Universidad de los Lagos, that is one of our customers. CloudHesive moved to the cloud in about 14 days. We find in a situation where the entire university needs to move the critical system of the university to the cloud because they cannot access to the modern data center. So our team and AWS team came together and we offered them a solution. We moved the entire LMS system to the cloud in 14 days that guarantee the student to access to the core of the program so they can keep studying and moving, and the university can give the service to the students. That was a fantastic solution. That solution needed to us to work together, all our professionals team, for the same solution. CloudHesive business model, it's very simple. We work solutions over AWS. And as we have a very scalable infrastructure that is reliable, that is secure, this allowed customers to grow over the AWS environment, and this allowed us to grow our business, offer the customer different solutions, starting small and then growing up. This has been growing Exponentially over the years, we have each day more services that AWS offer us, so we can go to our customers and tell them, hey, this is a better way to do this, that we're doing this way. We can move it to this solution, and that gives us a fantastic amount of opportunities in customer solutions.
Desde hace un tiempo la universidad había tomado ciertas decisiones estratégicas como para analizar la situación de la virtualidad en las universidades chilenas y otras universidades en el extranjero. Puntualmente ocurrió la pandemia. A como de lugar teníamos que encontrar la forma de que los estudiantes no perdieran clases y partieran en una época del año adecuada. Se buscaron varias opciones. Tomamos la decisión de estar con Amazon y con su integrador tecnológico CloudHesive, que de alguna manera nosotros podíamos probar la plataforma. Es como el dicho, dispara primero y preguntar después.
¿Y cómo me voy a conectar a mis clases? Cuando me dijeron, no, te vas online. Tampoco era que tenía así dinero, así como ya entonces me voy a conectar online, voy a ir a comprar mi computador. No.
Nos pusimos el desafío de levantar la plataforma Aula virtual, primero ver quiénes necesitaban y luego poder ir a dejarles incluso un internet o una tablet a su casa.
Este caso es súper importante para nosotros y es muy especial porque nos permitió implementar en muy poco tiempo una solución que tiene un alto impacto para la universidad, además de tener múltiples servicios integrados en la nube de AWS, seguras, escalables y de alta disponibilidad para la universidad.
Funcionó bien, nos gustó poder hacerlo, sentimos que fuimos un gran referente para las universidades también a nivel local, a nivel nacional, el poder haber resuelto el problema tan rápidamente.
De alguna manera lo que generó la pandemia, la llegada de la tecnología y la llegada de la plataforma fue nuevas oportunidades.
Entendimos que toda la necesidad de la virtualidad en el ámbito educativo nos obligó a pensar en soluciones paquetizadas para que las universidades puedan contar con estas plataformas de forma fácil, segura y escalable, optimizando los costos y permitiendo a sus alumnos acceder a sus contenidos estén donde estén.
Te permiten subir las pruebas, nunca te falla la plataforma. Me doy cuenta con el online, aprendí a aprender de diferentes formas.
Por fuerza se dio en este tiempo y quizás sin la pandemia, si se hubiera generado en 7 o 8 años más.